Northern Territory Chief Minister Natasha Fyles is facing new questions over an alleged conflict of interest. Matt Cunningham is live in Darwin. Matt, this could be an interesting day ahead for the government and the Chief Minister.
Well, this is a scandal for the Chief Minister, Kieran, that is getting worse by the minute. In fact, in the last hour, I've been talking to Labor sources who say that internal pressure is now being placed on the Chief Minister, Natasha Fyles, to resign. It follows this report in the NT Independent this morning about Natasha Fyles holding shares in a company called South 32. That is a company that controls the Gemco mine on Groote Island. Now, according to that story, while she was the Health Minister, the Chief Minister also refused to conduct an investigation into allegations that the mine had adverse health effects on Indigenous Territorians who live on Groote Island. This follows a revelation a month or so ago that the Chief Minister held shares in the gas company Woodside while she has been lobbying for gas development at Middle Arm in Darwin Harbour. Now, here's what Natasha Fyles said at the time that those Woodside shares were first made public.
What I can say to Territorians is that I have always declared everything. When you are elected to Parliament, you declare any interests you have. So from our family home to our cars to my membership at the local sporting club.
Well, questions now being asked about whether the Chief Minister has made the correct declarations in relation to these shares per these reports from the NT Independent that she holds in South 32, and whether she declared any conflict of interest in relation to that decision that she made not to hold that investigation. But I can tell you that the internal rumblings have well and truly begun today, Kieran. Eva Lawler, who's the Northern Territory Treasurer, was asked about this morning. Here's how she responded.
That matter, as I said, is a matter for the Chief Minister, and I'm sure she'll provide information around that. It's a matter for the Chief Minister. But, you know, conflicts are managed very carefully in our government. We have really tight governance processes.
Do you still have confidence in the Chief Minister?
Absolutely, 100%.
Do you think that pressure on her as all these share revelations come out could force her to resign?
No, I don't.
Chief Minister's actually interstate today, attending a family member's funeral. She's expected to fly back into Darwin tomorrow, Kieran, but she is facing a massive storm. In fact, I've been told that numbers are being counted already. There is an uneasy truce that has existed between the right and left factions here in the Northern Territory since Natasha Fyles was first installed as Chief Minister last May following the resignation of the former Chief Minister, Michael Gunner. Those issues have never really been resolved, and certainly there are members of the right faction here in the Northern Territory who are now moving, thinking that this current scandal might be enough to see Chief Minister Natasha Fyles forced to resign. She's obviously from the left faction, and perhaps another right faction MP installed. But it's going to be a very interesting week here in Northern Territory politics.